Hello and welcome back to STEAM Friday. Today's theme or project is building a bird's nest, and this particular one is designed for ages 7 to 11. As usual, I'm going to start off with a storybook all about building a bird's nest, and then we will get into our STEAM experiment or STEAM project, really. So this book is called The Nest That Wren Built. This is by Randy Sonnenschein, illustrated by Ann Hunter. The Nest That Wren Built. Oops. These are the twigs, dried in the sun, that Papa collected one by one to cradle the nest that Wren built. So wren is a type of bird. And in this book, I think it's also referring, the bird might be named wren as well. This is the bark, snippets of twine, spidery rootlets, and needles of pine that shape the nest that wren built. So there, we're getting a little nest started right here. These are the leaves of ruby and gold, fallen from trees sturdy and old, that weave through the nest that wren built. So there's wren bringing some leaves up to the nest. This is the sack, silky and white, brimming with spiders who feast on the mites that threaten the nest that wren built. This is the snakeskin, warding off harm, a scaly and thin reptilian charm, draped on the nest that wren built. So there, wren has found a shedded snakeskin. That's pretty cool. Which will apparently ward off other predators because they think there's a snake in the nest. This is the moss, softer than suede, stolen from stones cool in the shade to line the nest that wren built. Ooh, that's a good idea. I would like a nest filled with soft, cozy moss. I bet the baby birds will like it too. These are the feathers, petals, and thread placed on the moss to soften the bed that waits in the nest that wren built. There she is with her nest, and she is getting it all cozy and beautiful. This is the tuft of rabbity fur, plucked from a sharp persnickety burr to warm the nest that wren built. Ooh, fur, that's a good one. This is the papa, perching nearby, chirping a mirthful song to the sky and guarding the nest that wren built. So wren has added some rabbit fur to her nest. These are the eggs laid on the bed of velvety moss, feathers, and thread, safe in the nest that wren built. Look at her cozied up in there with her eggs. Looks so good. These are the hatchlings scratching within, stretching and pecking, all scrawny and thin, that hatch in the nest that wren built. There's the little baby hatchling birds. This is Papa hunting for food, a spider or beetle to nourish the brood that waits in the nest that wren built. Look at Papa hunting. He sees an ant down here. There's also a beetle down here. Maybe he'll catch some of them. These are the nestlings, drowsy and fed, snugly and plump on their feathery bed, warm in the nest that wren built. These are the fledglings, 14 days old. They inch to the edge while feathers unfold. Do you know what they're gonna do? They're just 2 weeks old, and I think they're going to then fly from the nest that wren built. There they go. Oh, it looks like the nest is quiet at night. There's a mouse peeking in there. So the nest is empty now because the little fledgling babies left. So here are some words that we learned here. A brood is a group of young birds that hatched at the same time. The fledgling is a young bird that has just learned to fly. And there's a few other words. Rootlet, a small or thin branch of root. And here's some illustrations of those. And there's some wren facts here at the back, all about wrens, the type of bird. So, very cool book. This is all about building a nest, and today we are going to build our very own nest. So if you got the kit, there's some supplies in there for building a nest, and we can also collect bits of nature to add to our nest, and we will get into that right now. Okay, hello everyone. We are on to our STEAM portion of our video now. So if you were able to get one of the kits from the library, this is what it includes. So this is for building a bird's nest, designed for ages 7 to 11. And this kit includes some eggs, some pipe cleaners, some shredded paper, and some yarn, as well as a couple other things I'll show you in there. You will need to supply some scissors. So I've got my scissors right here. And I think that's all you need. I will let you know as we go. We're also going to be making use of the paper bag itself as well. So we'll dump this out. And if you were not able to get the kit from the library, these are pretty normal household things, or you can find other sorts of supplies that will work for this as well. So I've got some book paper in here. I've also got a piece of ribbon. We've got 3 pipe cleaners. We've got a piece of yarn. And we've got this shredded paper. Sorry parents for any mess this may cause, but there's just a handful in there. We've also got a little treat in here for you to have as well. Make sure you ask your parents if you can have this. We don't want to spoil any meals, so I'll set that aside. And then we've got 3 little foam bird eggs for our nest as well. So those will be perfect to add to it once the nest is complete. So to make our nest, we can kind of do this any way we like. We're just going to get creative like a bird does, and we're going to weave and build our nest. So using the paper bag, I'm going to actually cut some of it off. So I cut it in about half, and then the portion that's the bottom, we're going to roll it or scrunch it kind of. You can scrunch it inwards or outwards, like so, and just kind of make it into a little nest shape. And this is really going to hold our nest bits together. If you want to add some tape or some staples or something to hold this into that shape, you can, but it's pretty good just how it is, all scrunched like that. And I'm going to cut my pipe cleaners into some shorter bits. So I'm going to cut each of them into 3 pieces, like this. And we can choose to weave these together if we want. We could braid them like this. Or we can just, there's a little mini pipe cleaner braid to stick in there. We can twist them together like this. We're just getting creative like a bird does and making our nest into a comfy, cozy place for our eggs. So here's a couple more. We'll twist these together as well. If you want to braid them all, you can. That one looks pretty as well. You can braid right to the ends or leave ends sticking out like I'm doing. Just tuck those in there. But actually, I think I'm going to add the paper first. So I've got my bits of book paper here, and I'm going to rip these up further into some smaller pieces and just put them in my nest so the birds have a little bit of cushioning to keep cozy in here. So I'm ripping it vertically, and then I'm ripping it into smaller strips as well. And we'll make that into some nice bird bedding. You can really use your imagination and creativity with this and make your nest however you want to. I think I will cut my ribbon pieces into smaller bits, and I'm going to cut them on an angle just because I think it looks cool. So I'll cut these into little bits. We're just really making cushioning for our bird, and birds weave their nests together. They use lots of sticks and twigs and grass and all kinds of materials that they find outside. They use dog fur or feathers from their own bodies or other birds that they find. They use all kinds of things that they find in nature, including little bits of human waste. Not human poop, but like human materials. Like if they find string outside, they will use that in their nest as well, just like we're doing here. So they're very creative, and they can definitely use whatever they have. So that's what we're going to do as well. I'm going to put my shredded paper inside the nest here, so that's extra cozy and comfy. We'll get all these little bits in there. And then I'll add my pipe cleaners. Those are nice and cozy for the bird. So we've got a really great little cushioned area here. You could also cut up the rest of your paper bag into strips to add more cushioning. So I think I'll do a little bit of that. We'll just cut it like this in some strips. Great way to practice your cutting as well, your straight edges. And you can rip these into bits if you want. Small bits or large strips, whatever you want to add. I'll just add a few of those so that we can still have all the other things in there. And then our final last step is to add our little bird eggs. So those can go right in there. If you wanted to, you could also go outside and collect some nature from the ground or from wherever you find it, maybe some leaves, maybe some grass, whatever you want to add to this to make it comfy and cozy for your little eggs and your bird mama, whoever she is. So yeah, that's basically all we're doing. Here's the inspiration picture there as well, so you can see their nests are very messy and wild, and if yours looks like that, that's awesome. Whatever your nest looks like is perfect. It will be the perfect home for your little eggs. So I hope you had fun with this, and if you are inspired, keep creating more bird nests using whatever you have around the house or bits of nature. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching.